dose. It's a day dedicated to health and wellness. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Monday night on HSN. And when you talk health and wellness, there is a name, there is a brand, there is a reputation that certainly comes to mind, and it's that of Mr. Andrew Lessman. For over 4 decades, bringing us the finest vitamins and supplements on earth, pure, with none of the bad stuff, only the things you want. This is going to be a fabulous variety show. I've got so many fantastic items coming up, including the world's most expensive spice. Saffron is here. A lot of you emailed about that. CoQ10 also here. But first and foremost, let's welcome the man of the hour, Andrew. It was a week since we last did one, a blink of an eye, and here we go again. It's great to have you on the show.
My pleasure, Adam. It's just we focus so much on the Today Special at the beginning of the month that I thought it was appropriate that we kind of dig into the variety a little bit, because there's so many questions that pertain to the products that don't get a lot of airtime. So hopefully we'll answer a lot of those questions tonight.
Well, our first one deserves a lot of airtime because research has shown how important it is to consume vitamin D. But Andrew, so many of us, most of us, are deficient, right?
Well, if you're not supplementing vitamin D, the research is clear. You're going to be deficient or insufficient in it. And vitamin D is without question, and I've been saying this now for as long as I've been making vitamins, for about, I guess, almost 43 years, that vitamin D is without question the most important of the vitamins, more important than vitamin C, more important than vitamin E, more important than B12. When you look at the wide range of functions within our body, systems within our body that vitamin D affects, we often think of calcium absorption and the strength of our bones. We think of how our muscles function as we get older, certainly. Our muscles need to contract for us to be balanced and not fall. Vitamin D is critical. But that's only scratching the surface of the role vitamin D plays throughout our body. And most importantly now, in terms of immune system function, that when you look at the science, the most foundational nutrient that we must make sure that we have at adequate levels is vitamin D. And usually, when you lavish praise on something and talk about how special and unique it is, it usually means that that's something that's going to be really expensive. It's almost how you get prepared for the investment when someone tells you how special it is, how important it is, how critical it is, and then it's going to be really expensive. Well, vitamin D is among the least expensive products I make. It couldn't be made any better than it is. You can read the reviews and see how well it works, how it advances your blood levels, raises your blood levels to healthy levels. And it's less than a dime a capsule. No matter what potency you choose, we don't discriminate. So whatever potency you want, it's less than a dime a capsule in the large size, and only barely over a dime a capsule in the next to large size.
And that is either 1,000, 2,000, or 3,000 IU. To Andrew's point, it's here with our special pricing. Everything's going to ship free to you. You've got our 30-day money-back guarantee as well. Even that largest size, 720 capsules, coming in at just $69.90, saving you $40. I'll read 2 quick reviews because they're compelling, as on all of Andrew's products. People like to talk about them. They want to show off about how their experience has been so beneficial. This first review from Jemmy says, at a normal range finally. Andrew, my vitamin D level had been very low for years, even with taking vitamin D capsule from other sources 2 times a week at one point. Well, about 6 months ago, I started taking your Essential One along with your vitamin D3, and today I found out my level is finally at a normal range. My doctor was very surprised. But honestly, I was already expecting this since I take many of your supplements and have seen dramatic results. Thank you, Andrew. P.S. I see now there is an Essential One version with extra vitamin D. Last one, Kiana from Texas. It really works. The last time I went to my doctor, he jokingly said that I was one of only 3 of his patients that are not vitamin 3 deficient. Wow. I don't know what the other two are taking, but I take 2 capsules of vitamin D3 2000 IU each day. The price of vitamin D3 is so reasonable, just about anyone can afford to get it. Thanks, Andrew. Andrew, how would you guide us with regards 1, 2, or 3000 IU?
Well, and by the way, if you go to hsn.com, the 4,000 and 5,000 IU are the same price.
Wow.
So you can go from 1,000 to 5,000, and just think about that. You can get your 5,000 IU. You could take it, say you could take it twice a week, because vitamin D works that way. You could take a larger dose every other day, or you could take a smaller dose every day. You could use it as you choose to achieve the levels you seek. But for most folks, the minimum you'd ever want to contemplate taking is 1,000 IU daily. But to get within the healthy, normal range, the range that most doctors are referring to, that's going to take 2,000 to 3,000 IU. To get to the level that I consider a healthy range is going to be 3,000, 4,000 IU. If you're overweight, because body fat kind of traps and sequesters vitamin D, you might need to take 4,000 or 5,000 IU. Okay. The reason why I make all of the products the same price is I don't want to penalize anyone for the choice they make. Yeah. And as long as we can make all of these products affordable, no matter what the potency you choose, again, yes, we are unique in that we manufacture everything. So whether it's the 1,000 IU or the 2, 3, 4, or 5,000 IU, you're paying the same price. So it makes vitamin D, when you think of 5,000 IU is like 5 capsules of the 1,000 IU, or the 3,000 IU is like 3 capsules, obviously. It just shows how affordable this is. Even in any of the potencies, the largest size is less than a dime a capsule, which is always my goal with my products, is to get them to as close to a dime a capsule as possible.
It kind of starts and ends with what it says on the screen: vitamin D, the most important and the most affordable vitamin to consume. Nearly 2,000 5-star reviews. Thank you for your orders on this one. A lot happening in this hour. I want to do a quick 2-minute special on immune factors. Always a lot of questions about this, Andrew. I know whether it's Colleen or myself, we always talk about immune factors, especially this time of year. A really powerful product, and for so many of your customers, a very beneficial one.
Well, it's one of those products that I really don't spend a lot of time talking about on air. If you look at our product, it's unlike anything else you're going to see on the market in terms of how comprehensive it is, in terms of how affordable it is, and also I haven't looked at the reviews recently, but it's one of those products that's rated, I think it's rated 4.7 or 4.8 stars, almost perfectly reviewed. I'd say probably 97 or 98% of the reviews are positive. Probably close to 90% are 5-star reviews. So if you want the most comprehensive approach to supporting your immune system, then that would be our immune factors with vitamin C, with the full B complex, our special B complex, with echinacea, with golden seal, with ashwagandha, with all of the different botanicals, our mushroom complex. So you're getting a really full complement of all of the botanicals and all the nutrients that have been demonstrated to support our immune system. And of course, this is not a drug or a medicine that's treating viruses or bacteria. These are the nutritional components that have been shown to support our immune system. And our immune system, that's got the job of dealing with all the different things that our life, unfortunately, our life delivers to them.
Especially this time of year, again, it's something that I think a lot of us feel a little bit more vulnerable. We're looking for some extra help, some support. Check out Andrew's Immune Factors. A wonderful source is going to be the reviews that you find on hsn.com. I think you will love it. 360 caps coming in at $89.90. Affordable, and again, nearly perfectly reviewed. Final words on Immune Factors, Andrew? Anything else?
Again, it's a product that you take. I don't take it every day. I just take it at those times when I'm not getting enough sleep, when I'm in situations when I feel it's more appropriate for me to support my immune system, and seasonally. And this is one of those times of year. So it's one of those, many people take it every day, and you can do that. But I choose to take it when I'm doing the things that I know requires my intelligently supporting my immune system.
Well, our next two items are a little extra emphasis on the grab it while you can. One of the things that Andrew does is launch monthly specials. And this month, we had a couple of amazing monthly specials. One being energy and fat metabolism that we're gonna get to, and one being HSN's favorite beauty product of all time. It's ending right now. The price is expiring today. The price is expiring at midnight. So if you've been thinking about picking this up, this is your last chance to do it. You talk about day creams and night creams and lotions and potions and serums and all the hundreds of dollars that you may have spent on trying to improve the appearance of your skin or help to strengthen your hair or your nails. This product, with over 4,700 five-star reviews, is beloved. 24,000 have been sold. We're taking final orders right now. Here's the pricing. Again, the pricing is expiring today. 60 through 360, so affordable. Even the largest size coming in at $49.90. Andrew, it's a project that you undertook many years ago. What a profound impact it has had on so many people.
Long before beauty, inner beauty became fashionable, long before folks, and now everyone's talking about dietary supplements for beauty, and we've been doing it for over 25 years. And this is a product that, it's really just a common sense product. You know, when you go to a doctor and say a doctor is going to be doing a general exam, one of the first things the doctor will do is look at the skin on your body, look at the skin on your hands, look at your nails, how your nails are growing. And so much is revealed about ourselves by looking at the quality of our hair as well, because these tissues are growing every second and every moment of every day of our lives. So it's kind of like experts now can review tree rings, and they have insights into the weather that was going on at the time that tree was growing. So, because the tree's growing constantly. The same with us. So just as you can see if you're malnourished by your hair, skin, and nails, and that's why a doctor's going to be looking at that, you can also see when you're well-nourished, when you give your body the special nutrients, the special tools that are not readily available from even the healthiest diet. And in fact, the most important nutrients for our hair, skin, and nails tend to not be readily available from healthy diets. They tend to be less available. You find them in things like organ meats and the like, which most of us aren't eating organ meats. Yeah. So again, when we think about our hair, skin, and nails, our body is basically a factory growing our hair, skin, and nails every day. A factory only manufactures things as well as the tools and raw materials that are provided. So it's actually a very straightforward concept behind the product. That's why the reviews are so perfect. One thing I just felt I had to mention, it seems like gummies and vitamin jelly beans have taken over the world. And you go into a store, you'll see your biotin gummies and your biotin jelly beans. You'll see your omega gummies, your multivitamin gummies. And these gummies are 15, 20, 30 calories each. If you're going to, I guess if you want to replace some hard-to-swallow tablet that makes you sick to your stomach, that's fine. But still, you take a 20-calorie gummy every day, that's over 7,000 calories a year. That's just an incredible amount of calories that we're unnecessarily consuming. You consume several gummies a day, you're probably consuming upwards of 20 or 30,000 calories, more than a month's worth of calories, just in gummies every year. So we don't need to be taking gummies with all their chemicals and colors and sweeteners and calories and sugar. And it's very straightforward. The ingredients that deliver the benefits to your hair, skin, and nails, I put mine in an ultra small capsule, super small capsule, easy to swallow, and we could get it in such a small capsule because there are no additives. So the only thing inside that capsule are the things that you want to change the character of your hair, skin, and nails. And that's why this product makes such a difference for the folks who use it.
We are extremely busy. We can talk luster and radiance, and smoothness and suppleness. We can talk about, and you must understand this, on HSN, think of all the beauty brands that you have seen this week, this month, this year, last year, the past 10 years. The most successful beauty product, not just in sales, but more importantly in reviews, is this. More people have given this beauty product 5 stars than any of the others. Here's where we stand. Pricing is about to expire. Everybody wants to jump in. That largest size is just $49.90. I'm gonna quick fire 3 reviews, and then we'll start to wrap it up. Again, you could spend hours reading. This first one says, thank you, Andrew. I love this product. I've been using it for about 3 months now and really notice a difference. My skin looks just better overall, softer, even a lovely sort of glow. My hair just seems to be growing into be more manageable and healthy. My nails are definitely stronger. I trust Andrew to bring us products that are safe and effective. It's obvious to me that he is the real deal and this is his passion. Thank you, Andrew. I will not be without this product. I feel more confident from the inside out. I got my bounce back, says Nettie in New York. Love this product. I've been using it for about 3 months. My hair was dull and lifeless. My hair is now shiny and has bounce and movement. I didn't tell my hairdresser that I was taking it, and the last 2 times I've gone to her, she has commented on how healthy my hair looks. Thank you, Mr. Lessman. Andrew, the confidence boost, that feeling inside that this can help give you because you see the results and you feel the results.
And I think this time of year, we all tend to focus a lot on exercise, on doing things to be more healthy, maybe to lose some weight. The last couple of years has been difficult for everyone in that department. But I think as a boost to our self-esteem, our motivation, a product like this that can make a difference in things that we see, and more importantly, perhaps, things that other people see. And I hope, because this used to be a very expensive product of mine, and like so many of my products, we've been able to make it more affordable over the years. But when you think about this product, that large size can last you a year. So 360 capsules can last you a year. If you bought a bar of not expensive soap, because expensive bars of soap can be $10 to $50 for a bar of soap. And that bar of soap, and soap is probably among the least expensive things we buy, not like an expensive beauty cream or anything like that. But you buy a bar of soap for a few dollars, and it lasts a month. That's what this costs. So basically, this, at the price you're looking at here, it's basically about $4 a month. It's a little bit more than a dime a capsule. So it's just, what I say now is I wanted to bring the price to this to a point where it was difficult to say no to the opportunity. And all it is an opportunity. If it doesn't work for you, you return it. But if you look at the reviews, over 90% of the reviews are positive. Almost 80% of the reviews are 5-star reviews. So it's a product that works.
I'll read one last review. It caught my eye, or maybe I should say my eyelash. Thicker eyelashes. I've been on this supplement about 3 months now and was pleased with the smoother skin and improved texture of my hair. But my biggest surprise I noticed the other day is the volume of my eyelashes has improved dramatically. At 53, this is something I would never have anticipated. This is now a permanent part of my daily regimen. Thank you, Andrew. Folks, we've talked about it for many years, whether it's Colleen Lopez, whether it's Shannon, whether it's Bobby, whoever you talk to here, they will all talk about this as their favorite beauty product. Order it before the price and the free shipping expires. The only 2 items tonight where there is certainly a bigger element of urgency is going to be in the Healthy Hair, Skin and Nails and my next item, because these are both January's monthly specials and they are both expiring. This has been an extraordinarily popular item this month, and for good reason. As we think about health and wellness goals, weight loss goals, and things that we might need or would desire to help sustain and maintain that energy, to help metabolize fat, and to give us what we need without the jitters, helping to combat fatigue. This is a very important product. Over 21,500 people have ordered this month, and I would encourage you, if it has been on your list, order it in the next few minutes before, obviously, the pricing expires. Andrew, we've really shined a spotlight on energy and fat metabolism factors, and it has resonated because it's important for so many of us.
Well, it's a product that's always one of our more popular reorder products, and we hadn't featured it as a monthly special or a Today special, I think, for a few years. So it was long overdue. That was my error. And so rather than making it a Today special this month and just having it available for one day, I took the Today special price and I made it the monthly special price for the entire month. I guess today, because it's the 31st of January, today it's suddenly a Today special. So it's the last opportunity. But what we did here, I had a product going back almost 40 years called fat-burning factors that delivered the nutritional components that were essential for fat burning, especially carnitine, because fat burning is difficult metabolism that we have to really encourage our body to engage in. And then we had another product that was called Urgent Energy. And Urgent Energy was a product that was designed to deliver that short-term burst of energy without leaving you in a hole, without falling off a cliff, meaning that it also supports that middle-term energy and also long-term helps you combat fatigue. So it's really the complete energy solution. And what I did, because we don't have additives once again, we have lots of room in our easy-to-swallow capsules. They're small. But I was able to fit the ingredients from Urgent Energy and the ingredients from our fat-burning factors into one small, easy-to-swallow capsule, which makes it even more affordable because you're getting all of the benefits of both products. You're getting the acetyl L-carnitine, which, by the way, is also important for our brain and brain function and neurotransmitter synthesis. You're also getting the botanicals like ashwagandha, which is the adaptogen that everyone's even more excited than there are about ginseng. So it truly is comprehensive, and it delivers that short-term energy that we all want without compromising our health or compromising our energy after it wears off.
I want you to save the most amount of money, and that's my job to steer the ship tonight and certainly show off the savings. These savings are about to expire. So if you call to order this tomorrow, the price does go up. It's still very competitive, but you'll save a fortune if you order it today. Most popular are these two sizes. That's what the price will be tomorrow. That's what the price is today if you order it now. I have well over 750 people placing orders. I'll read 3 very quick reviews. It'll give you some idea of what people are saying. Wow, says Shelley in New Jersey, I wanted to wait to write a review until I could determine if they would provide energy. Wow, Andrew, they do, and I've lost 15 pounds. And that is truly a benefit of taking this product. I feel great and energized without those uncomfortable side effects. More zip in my doodah. I'm not a fan of coffee, so I use Andrew's energy and fat metabolism factors to give me that jump start in the morning. I've used these supplements for several years. I appreciate getting the energy, but not the usual side effects of caffeine. No jitters, no racing heart. I ingest many of Andrew's various vitamins and will continue to do so. Last one, amazing. I take 2 capsules in the morning with my shake, which is 2 scoops of Vanilla Secure with vanilla almond milk. Then I take 2 capsules at lunch with another shake. I exercise and eat a healthy dinner. I lost 25 pounds in 2.5 months and kept the weight off for another 3 months. I don't need coffee anymore. These give me plenty of energy and help me at the gym too. Wonderful product. I will never be without it. Thank you, Andrew. Folks, if you are on hold, we will get to you, I promise, any second. Andrew and I have talked about this throughout the month. This is our last opportunity to get it at that monthly special pricing, so I just don't want you to miss out. Andrew, let me ask you, will this be a Today Special this year?
No, this is the Today Special pricing. I was speaking literally that this would have been the Today Special price, but we decided because it was so long since we featured it that it wasn't fair to just make it available one day. Okay. So we had a different other Today Special this month. It was glucosamine chondroitin, and the energy and fat metabolism factors was available the entire month at its Today Special price. Unfortunately, as they say, all good things must come to an end. So unfortunately, tonight at midnight, this goes away. But when you said the number, I wasn't aware of the number. I was pleased to see that so many people got an opportunity to get this at effectively its Today Special pricing. And again, it's a healthy approach to something that so many of us, myself included, we're tempted to do unhealthy things, that sometimes we're willing to throw caution to the wind to give us the energy we need. And certainly, when we're trying to make good decisions in terms of exercise and diet in order to burn fat, we want to get the best results possible. So we want to make sure that our body has the tools, like carnitine, to be able to engage in that sometimes difficult fat-burning metabolism. So it's really a comprehensive approach to dealing with the stress in our world, with the adaptogens, giving us the energy we need immediately and not leaving us hanging afterwards, still combating fatigue and not leaving us with those low energy moments after the stimulant wears off. That's not not the approach of this product.
And Andrew's statement, Andrew, when you just said a few moments ago, when we want to lose weight, we want to burn fat, we're looking for things that can help us along that journey, and that's why this was designed. Again, combining these ingredients together, it's more powerful than it's ever been.
Yeah, and that's, unfortunately, it's the last 2 years. I'm sure we'll all look back at this with a different perspective, but there's no way to look back at the last 2 years and not think that our worlds have been placed in total upheaval in terms of our diet, in terms of our routines, in terms of exercise. So none of us should feel badly for where we've arrived at. It's really been total upheaval. So the only thing we can do is try to make the small decisions, take small steps that we'll be able to maintain and get going back in the right direction. And hopefully this Omicron wave is going to signal the beginning of an end. I'm not sure if it's the end, but an opportunity to have a little bit of calm after the storm for all of us.
I've enjoyed talking about this for the past month. Thank you for shopping with us for it. We see you. We have one for you. Stay in the ordering process. Okay, we got to move along. Thank you so much for our monthly special of January. That price will expire this evening, so grab it while you can. It does mean, though, we have an opportunity to introduce you to February's monthly special, and it's a good one. It really is. We're talking marine collagen, free-range collagen, a permanent fixture in our home. My wife swears by this. She always goes for the marine collagen. There are a lot of collagen products out there. This is the best in the world. We're going to talk about joints and flexibility. We'll talk about beauty benefits. We'll talk about softer skin. There's a lot that's going into this. Right out of the gate, I want to just share with you the pricing. I expect this to just go wild tonight. The price of the marine collagen, the 240 servings, is normally $223. Today, it is under $100, saving you more than you're spending. The free range, very competitive as well, let me tell you. The free range is always, oh, there it is, sorry. The free range is always a little bit less. You can see the 240 normally 173, we're under 70. Andrew, these are significant savings.
Yeah, and marine typically was double the price of free range. So we've managed to bring marine back to its original price when we introduced it. And now, with our monthly special, there's even greater savings. And the only time the savings is better on the marine and free range than they are today, only one day a year, and that will be our Today Special at the end of this year.
Right.
So it's toward the end of this year. Usually in the fourth quarter of the year is when we do our marine and free range. So this is by far the best pricing of the year. And also, everyone needs to know that our serving size is not your typical half a gram or 1 gram. Our serving size is 5 grams. Yep. So if you're looking at a 240 serving supply, and you wanted to look at what that is in terms of 1 gram servings, that's 1,200 servings. So we provide a really affordable version. You could use half a scoop if you like, and it doubles the number of servings. And again, collagen is the integrating protein in our body. It is the predominant protein in our body. And collagen's role in our skin, in our blood vessels, in our joints, whether it's research about the appearance of cellulite, research about the appearance of wrinkles, research about the comfort of our joints, research about the appearance of our skin, the trouble spots in our skin. There's abundant research on the benefits of collagen peptides, and not just because collagen peptides provide the critical raw material. It's actually much greater than that. When collagen peptides are delivered in their proper molecular size, in the di and tripeptides that we have here, when they're delivered in their proper molecular size, they play an even more important role than simply being it's sort of, I'll give probably a bad analogy, but imagine if you're building a brick wall. You need bricks and mortar. So of course, the collagen peptides are the bricks and mortar of these tissues in our body, our skin, our joints, our connective tissue. And imagine if more than just the bricks and mortar being there was something about when the bricks and mortar got delivered, that it was like an alarm went off and it signaled that the work could start. That's what collagen peptides, in the fashion we deliver them, do. They act as a signaling peptide. So they're not just there to act as raw materials with your body's protein metabolism as it might be. They're there to kind of jumpstart. They're there to stimulate. They're there to signal that this peptide metabolism shouldn't just start, but should get underway because the materials are there and underway in a serious way.
There's so much that's already been said, and I know there's maybe two words, Andrew, that you said that caught everybody's attention. One was wrinkles and one was cellulite. That really is the case when you read the reviews. So many people talk about it. I just made one drink of the marine. I made one of the free range. We have the marine at home, and as you can see, it basically becomes clear. The taste is very neutral. A lot of folks add it to different things, but you just drink it like that, and it's good to go. I'll read a couple of very fast reviews because they really are compelling. Femi says, this product is fabulous. I first ordered Andrew Lessman's Marine Collagen Peptides with MSM about a year ago and have been taking it every day since then. I can truly say that this is absolutely miraculous. My skin has become so soft and beautiful. All lines and wrinkles and crepiness have diminished. I mix 2 scoops in an 8-ounce glass of water. It dissolves completely and there is no taste at all. Thank you, Andrew, for this truly amazing product. I will never stop taking it. Wow, I'll just do this one because it's a long one. Drinkable beauty inside and out. I mix 2 scoops of marine collagen peptides in my morning coffee daily. I am 55 years young. However, most don't realize my age. I totally believe it is because of this product. I have shared this secret with many of my friends, and it has made a tremendous difference in their outward appearances. Less wrinkles, smoother skin with a glow. It truly is an amazing product. Again, I must thank Andrew for blessing others. Don't ever give up on creating healthy products with Earth's nature. Love it. People talking about amazing and miraculous and all these phenomenal words to describe it. Andrew, I feel like there's so many collagen products out there in the market though now, fancy advertising, flashy labels, that there's just so much confusion between the differences between them.
They're putting collagen in everything lately, it seems. It's almost amusing. When I first came out with this, no one else was doing collagen peptides. But it's more than just collagen. It's more than just collagen peptides. You need to know and understand the molecular weight of the components in the product, meaning that when you're talking about protein are long complexes of amino acids, sort of like long chains that are all connected together. Those amino acids, certain amino acids are critical for collagen synthesis. And when you have those amino acids in their proper size, meaning if they're too large, they no longer are dipeptides, tripeptides, oligopeptides. Right. They become these big proteins, like eating meat or chicken or whatever it might be. That's not what we're delivering here. We're not delivering a protein supplement. What we're delivering are very specific subfractions, very specific subunits of collagen peptide, so that they play not just this critical structural role being integrated into your collagen, which is hungry for it, but signaling to your collagen synthesis systems that things are ready to go, that you have the raw materials. And that's, in the science, they observe that collagen peptides, when they're correctly delivered, are incorporated into collagen tissue, and that's when the benefits are realized. Muriel wouldn't go a day without it. For her beauty benefits. Me, I'm sure I'm enjoying the beauty benefits, but me, I wouldn't go a day without this because I'm used to, just before I got on the phone, I had a busy day today, so I got on the bike for a half hour and rode the bike hard for a half hour. So I want my body I'm in my 7th decade, and I want my body to continue to be able to do the things that are necessary for me to be healthy. And collagen peptides are not just a critical part of our skin. Think about elasticity, but critical part of our joints, elasticity. It really is what you call sort of the integrating matrix. It's what everything is sort of relies on to attach itself to be connected by and connected to. So collagen protein, as I said, we think of all the protein in our body, muscle, tissue, and all the different protein in our body. Collagen peptides, collagen protein by far is the predominant protein, and collagen peptides elasticity is really the key defining quality of youth. When you think about the elasticity of our joints, the elasticity of our skin, the elasticity of our blood vessels. And as we lose it, it's pretty much just that, as I say, that deadly disease that I call aging, that we're all going to suffer from. But to the extent collagen peptides can be integrated into those vital tissues, that enables us to cling to their elasticity and flexibility and cling to our youth.
Thank you for shopping. First time out, monthly special, February, officially launches today, as it were, on HSN. You will love, love, love that. I'll start this presentation of phytoceramides with this one review because I think it sets it up perfectly. First review in 20 plus years really should say it all. After the third week, I realized that my cuticles were not dry and my nails were no longer peeling. It was as if they fused back together. Then I noticed I no longer have the dry bumps on the back of my arms. They're gone. My skin is much softer. My face no longer looks dry either. At a dinner party, a group of women all huddled around asking what my secret is. I showed them the bottle. As a matter of fact, this is my first ever review on HSN as a 20 plus year customer. Mic drop, Andrew Lessman. Andrew, Mother Nature's natural internal moisturizer, this time of the year, more important than ever, phytoceramides.
And phytoceramides, it works perfectly with collagen peptides, especially because collagen peptides, in terms of our skin, can really make a difference in some difficult areas on our skin. And a lot of those difficult areas in our skin are challenged because of moisture management issues. In fact, if you dig into the science, oftentimes what you'll read about in the science is you'll read about a disruption in the skin's barrier properties. And the skin's barrier properties, the barrier properties of the skin are not just really to keep things out, as many of us might think that's what a barrier is. No, no, no. The important barrier property of the skin is to keep our moisture in. Not so we have beautiful skin, but we survive. Imagine if we were losing moisture all the time from this huge organ outside our body called our skin. That would threaten our survival. We would never have made it to today. So the key molecule to that system of moisture retention, and it's not just about survival. Nowadays it's about beauty. But that key molecule, they're called ceramides. Our ceramides, they're called phytoceramides because we get them from plants. We'd rather not take them from an animal. And the molecules are identical, the same. And just as I talked about our collagen peptides, there's abundant science that shows that these phytoceramides that you deliver orally get incorporated into your skin, delivering their moisture retention properties. And remember, anything you put on the outside of your body, it can provide the appearance of moisture, but it doesn't truly moisture. The way you moisturize is when you ingest a liquid. That's when you deliver the water, and your body then knows what to do with it. It distributes that moisture to those skin cells. And what your skin cells then do their very darndest to do is hold on to that moisture. It's critical for survival, and it's critical for the appearance of healthy skin, and that's what ceramides are all about. And this time of year, it's all about comfort as well, comfort and health, because whether our skin certainly this time of year in the winter gets robbed of moisture, but think about your sinuses, think about your nasal passages, think about your throat, your mouth. When you sleep, think about your eyes. So this is really all about, and this is why I do a winter special every year, and it's an opportunity to make sure that your body has all the tools it can, especially with the winter weather in the Northeast, all the tools to defend itself from the dry air that wants to rob that moisture.
Here's what Avita says. Avita says, love this product. I've been using phytoceramides for several months and have noticed significant improvement in the texture of my skin. No more flaky dryness, no longer need to slather on moisture lotion cream daily. Will not be without this supplement going forward. Last one from Patty. She says, I don't believe it, but it's true. I truly respect Andrew, and I've had great results from his other products, but a supplement that will benefit my skin? Nah. Until I tried it, the skin on my face now appears softer and more moist. The rough skin on my heels has softened considerably, and crepey skin is disappearing. I will never stop taking this product. Thank you, Andrew. Special pricing, 30, 60, 120, or the 240 caps. grab it while you can. A lot of people asking me about the Saffron. Saffron is coming up towards the end of the hour, as well as CoQ10. I had a lot of people asking about CoQ10 from last week. We'll do Saffron and CoQ10 basically back to back. We do want to move along though to eye support, because this is really important. Our eyes go through so much every single day. We're glued to our screens and our phones and everything else in between. And obviously with age-related changes, not many people realize that there is something that is so potent and powerful and something that is so valuable that you could be doing every day. And Andrew, that's why you created eye support, following the science for results.
Well, eye support, it's following the science, but it's basically, like all of my products, it's not even fair to say it follows the science. It basically just follows the observations based upon the blueprint of our body. So if you look at the key ingredients in our eye support, and we've been doing lutein and zeaxanthin, I believe, for longer than anyone, more than 20 years, but lutein and zeaxanthin, they're referred to as the optical pigments. They are the retinal pigments. They are the pigments that really breathe life into the functioning of your retina, the visual system of your eye. And just like so much of our body, these systems are kind of redundant, or ingredients are redundant. So not only is lutein and zeaxanthin a critical part of the visual system, it's also a critical part of how the eye protects itself from light. I mean, I always love to tell the story that I was talking to one of the most respected ophthalmologic surgeons. Yeah. Did a lot of inventions, I think in the 1950s and 60s. He's no longer with us, but just a brilliant man and a gentleman. His name was Dr. Sinsky. And I was talking about, when do these changes start happening in our eyes? Like, when do we need to be concerned? And thinking he'd say, oh, when we're 35 or 50, when we start having trouble reading. He just smiled and said, the moment we open our eyes as an infant, right. The moment we open our eyes to see is the moment we let radiation in, and that begins the process of our needing to protect our eyes. And that's what this product is all about.
$119.90 for the 360 caps, over 5,000 sold. I know we're certainly racing through, but we're going to show you as many products as we can in this hour. So take advantage of these savings, and please know all of Andrew's products are natural, authentic, with extraordinary results. And the nice thing is, if you don't love something, you can send it back and get your money back. But that's the pricing that we're seeing today, at $33,360. Andrew, to that point, though, as we've often discussed, it's never too late to begin, correct?
No, what's sort of unexpected, or I guess the opposite of what you'd expect, paradoxical, right. The older you are, the more you've neglected yourself. The greater your opportunity to see change. If you had a perfect diet your whole life, ate omega-3s in abundance, made sure you were getting your lutein and zeaxanthin from kale and spinach and green leafy vegetables all the time, then this product doesn't offer as great an opportunity as it does to someone who has been, say, doing things incorrectly their whole life. So I always say, where there's life, there's hope. Yeah. And the more you've done things right, the more this is icing on the cake. Yeah. The more you've done things incorrectly, this is an opportunity the likes of which your body has never seen before. So any way you look at it, I guess any way you look at it, I'm always the incurable optimist. But anything that we do correctly, I say that biological systems, they are what they are. And all they do, I even say with food is basically information. Yeah. And the information we give our body, we hope our body does good things with it. And our body does good things with good information, good food, good supplements, the right ingredients. And it can't do very good things on our behalf if we don't give it the right ones.
This first review says, great product. Like all of Andrew's products, this is wonderful. And I take a lot of them. This is a see the difference product, no pun intended. Just had an eye exam and I couldn't be happier. At my age, I was expecting a not so good report, but was so happy when the doctor told me my prescription has not changed much in the last 3 years. Wow, I told him the vitamins I was taking and he told me, don't stop, they are working. Thank you. My aging eyes were suffering from dryness at night. I had tried several over-the-counter eye drops my eye doctor recommended. but never felt that they helped that much. After doing some research and reading the reviews on this, I decided to give it a try. I was amazed after taking this product for just a few days that I no longer needed the drops on my eyes. My eyes feel moisturized. This is a reorder. I tried it for 60 days and now I will not be without it. You should try it as well. With HSN, we'd love to send it to you on a FlexPay. Brilliant product, over 1,700 five-star reviews.
And just to put it in context, the potency of the product, I take 2 capsules a day. You can take 1 capsule per day. But if you took 1 capsule per week, for most Americans, that will double their intake of lutein and zeaxanthin.
Right.
Of course, there's another dozen ingredients here, but just focusing on lutein and zeaxanthin, if you only could afford 1 capsule a week, it would still double your levels of lutein and zeaxanthin. So if all you could afford is 1 capsule every other day, that is still an incredible gift to your eyes and healthy vision. One
of the easiest presentations of the show is Omega, an omega-3 product from Andrew, because for so many of us, we're so familiar with omega-3 products. We go to the big box store, there's omega-3 products, tons of them. One of the most commonly sold supplements in America today, and as you're about to find out, the majority are nowhere near what they should be. This is Andrew's, and we're gonna talk about the superior form versus the inferior form. If you are a lover of omega-3s, I encourage you to switch. If you've tried it and you other products and you hated the fishy aftertaste, there is none with this. Andrew, passionate about this product because you really broke the mold. You created what people wanted and you did it in a wonderful, wonderful way.
Well, when you look at all the different omega-3 products on the market, it's a pretty low bar for us to go over. It's rather disappointing. Most of them make people sick to their stomach. They have a fishy aftertaste or fishy repeat. We eliminate that. There's not that we've reduced it. We have eliminated it. There is absolutely no fishy aftertaste, absolutely no fishy repeat. And what's interesting, because we're so different in that respect, a lot of folks don't think about how special we are from a technical standpoint. How rather than focusing on EPA, we focus on more expensive DHA. Those are the 2 most important omega-3s, EPA and DHA. DHA is 2/3 of the weight of our brain, essentially. DHA is the primary component in the retina of our eye where lutein and zeaxanthin are located. So the concentrations of DHA are 65% of our brain. That's more than calcium makes up our bone, and it's even higher in the retina of our eye. So as critical as DHA is to our eye and our brain, it's just as critical to our heart. So we make sure that we focus, as Mother Nature does, out in nature on DHA. Unfortunately, the industrial standard focuses on EPA.
Right.
It's the cheap industrial standard. It's not the proper way to deliver the product. Also, most omega-3 products are ethyl esters. They're closely related to, say, ethanol. As you basically metabolize ethyl esters, you secrete trace amounts of alcohol into your body. Not desirable. The natural form of omega-3s found in nature, more bioavailable, more active in your body, more beneficial, are called triglycerides. That's the only form we use. So I could spend an hour differentiating our product, but the pricing today, it's incredibly affordable, yet it delivers a product the likes of which is not available in any store that you could find.
It's the best in the world, and you know, the main job of these shows is to give you information, but I encourage you, do your research. You take maybe what you're taking now versus Andrew's, there's no comparison. The reviews are a perfect example of that. The only fish oil that worked for me, now family has been ordering this for 6 years. I still remember that time when I tried a few store-bought brands and had to abandon them within a few days. They would cause stomach pains and fishy burps. When I tried this one, no such problems. I have stuck with it ever since. Andrew's Omega-3 has worked consistently. Benefits include better ability to handle stress, sharpness of the brain and vision, relief in joint discomfort. Thank you, Andrew. Last one. I have been buying this fish oil from Andrew on HSN for over 5 years. My husband and I will not buy another fish oil on the market. The days of the awful taste in your mouth are over, and no more repeating that bad taste when you belch. Thank you, Andrew, for an excellent product, says Mary. Andrew, just the sheer size of yours versus the others, the usual suspects that are laid out, in some cases, they're twice the size.
Yeah, we are roughly 50, 60% the size, a little bit more than half the size of the typical omega-3 capsule. And then what's really fascinating is when you look at the capsules, you'd think you're getting more benefit from their product, but you're not. Because it's not how much oil is in the capsule, it's how much actual omega-3s are in the capsule. And my capsule, that small capsule, delivers you 500 of omega-3s. Their typical capsules that we have there deliver a little over 300. So despite their size, bigger isn't better, despite their size, ours delivers more in a smaller, easier to swallow package that will never upset your stomach, will never have a fishy aftertaste. We're just an entirely different experience.
Well, we're going to end the show with 2 of our finale items. After last week's show, I got a lot of emails about it. Saffron is here. We've got it. It's available. One of the newest additions to the lineup. After this, it's Andrew's CoQ10, a product that Andrew introduced to the United States all those years ago. Saffron, the world's most expensive spice. Andrew, you had mentioned that over the years, many people had approached you about bringing a version of saffron to life, and finally here it is.
Well, saffron, it's the most expensive spice in the world by far. I think a pound of saffron requires 250,000 of those little, what are the stigmas, the little filaments that you see inside a flower that have to be removed by hand, 250,000 of them. So if you're wondering why saffron is the most expensive spice in the world, that's one of the reasons. So then what makes matters even worse, with saffron standardized for this product, we start with saffron spice, but then we extract it for the beneficial active compounds. So it's even more expensive. But saffron, as far as benefits, it's something I was excited about doing, but until we had the laboratory technology in-house to validate the activity and the benefits of the ingredient, I couldn't make a saffron product. And that's why we do everything in-house. We trust the folks from whom we get our materials, but we validate everything. We make sure everything that's supposed to be there is in there, and things that shouldn't be there are not there. And saffron, it's a spice that's constantly counterfeited. It's just a spice that's a little difficult to trust unless you're very careful. And we make sure that we have all the technology in-house to validate that you're getting the world's best saffron in each capsule. And saffron is just a product that delivers an opportunity for a more positive outlook at a time when it's very hard to have that positive outlook. Also, opportunity for better quality of sleep at a time when I think a lot of people I know have been struggling with sleep. So saffron is something that I was eager to do. It unfortunately took us about 5 years to get done, and we only finished the product a few months ago because of all the laboratory standards, the laboratory testing we wanted to do before we made it available.
Well, last week over 5,000 people jumped in and said, I got to get this, and the same is happening right now with thousands of orders coming through. I think what really is the icing on the cake, it might be the world's most expensive spice, but one of the major breakthroughs that Andrew and his team have been able to accomplish is the value. Even the largest size is coming in at just $44.90. So super affordable. That's on FlexPay and free shipping and handling. When it comes to promoting positive emotional balance and mood and outlook, as well as sleep support, if you go to Google and you type in benefits of saffron, you're going to see an extremely long list and a lot of people saying a lot of things. I encourage you to give this a go. Andrew, final few words?
And just despite how expensive saffron is, I started off talking about how expensive it is and how expensive the material is, but we were able to create a product that isn't expensive. It's 1 capsule a day, and you could take 2 if you like, follow your doctor's guidance if your doctor's guiding you, and so it's incredibly, incredibly affordable too.
Our final item of the show is, I said last week, on the Mount Rushmore of Andrew Lessman products, because it's Andrew's CoQ10. It's a secret to me. It's something I would never go a day without. Coenzyme Q10, for so many reasons, I credit it truly with my feeling of well-being every day and gives me the energy. CoQ10 is obviously everywhere. Is it as good as this? No. Andrews is the finest CoQ10 in the world, recognized as one of the most important ingredients a person could contemplate supplementing. We're gonna spend the rest of the show showcasing and really showing off how and why this is so crucial. Andrew, let's go back. 20, 30, 40 years ago, you started talking about this when others weren't.
38 years ago,
wow.
we introduced coenzyme Q10, and no one else was offering CoQ10. I think it took another decade or so before anyone else was talking about coenzyme Q10, and that's in terms of supplementation. If you spoke to anybody about the biochemistry of the cell, if you were speaking to a scientist or a doctor about how the cell goes about producing energy, how the cell goes about doing its work, and every cell does the work that the organ it's part of, and every cell in our body is part of an organ and a structure or a system, how do those systems perform their work at their best? CoQ10 is at the very core, the very foundation of those systems' ability to do the work they do. Also, those systems' ability to protect themselves from the fallout of existence, from living. So there's no vitamin that's more important. And it's funny when I say this, and I talk about vitamin D, but vitamin D is the most important vitamin. But if CoQ10 was allowed to be called a vitamin, it would even be ahead of vitamin D. The reason why CoQ10 is technically not a vitamin is because your body can make a small amount of it. And technically, your body can't make a vitamin. So because your body can make a small amount, and that's emphasizing small, CoQ10 is technically not a vitamin. But by its very name, generally, when a vitamin goes to work in your body, it goes to work as a coenzyme. That's interesting. Coenzyme Q10, its very name, is the name of a vitamin going to work. And that's why coenzyme Q10, when you look at the role in the cell in terms of transporting electrons that allows us to experience all the energy we experience, transporting or capturing electrons that otherwise might damage us. That's why CoQ10 is without question the most important vitamin, non-vitamin in the human body, if I could take liberties with the definition there.
Please, take as many as you want, because it's all truly amazing when you think about the most powerful and potent and comprehensive CoQ10 in the market. It's something to brag about. Let me brag with 4 quick reviews. Awesome. My doctor told me to start taking CoQ10. She said at my age, my body doesn't make as much as I need. After about 2 weeks, I personally could tell I had more energy during the day. If I miss a day or two, I can really tell the difference. I only use this brand of supplement whenever my doctor tells me I need something. My doctor can see the difference too. Great product. My husband and I have been taking these capsules over 3 years. We cannot live without them, and when we run out, we can feel the difference. We love all of Andrew's products. Top of the line ingredients. This is an important one. With so many CoQ10 products on the market, this has the finest ingredients that doesn't upset your stomach and boosts your energy. I'm a customer for life. Thank you, Andrew, for educating us and bringing us the finest products available. And finally, truly a terrific product, says Danny. This is my 2nd time ordering, and I feel it's worth the money. When I researched all the ingredients, it is truly one of the best and complete products out there. Both my 73-year-old mom, going on 35, and I, 50, use it every day. Love, love, love it. Andrew, again, it's hard sometimes to swallow that idea that the CoQ10 with the flashy label, the big marketing budget, is not as good as they're saying it is. And reality is, when you compare it to yours, there is no comparison.
Especially, I think one of the things that differentiates our product is that we've been making CoQ10 for 38 years, and most of the CoQ10 you see in stores is not manufactured by the company that's offering the product. It's made by contract manufacturers that make hundreds of CoQ10 products for hundreds of different companies that just slap different labels on that product. So ours has been different. We have, even when CoQ10 was impossible to find, when CoQ10 was being counterfeited on the market, we were always a trusted source. If you look at the price of my CoQ10 today, you will see it's a fraction of the price that it was over 30 years ago. That you could get 200 milligrams of CoQ10 today for less than it would have cost to buy 30 milligrams of my CoQ10 even 15 or 20 years ago. So we have succeeded in not only offering you the best quality of what I consider perhaps the most important nutrient to supplement. It's right up there with vitamin D, which I consider the most important vitamin to supplement, but we do it economically. CoQ10 used to have this horrible reputation as a far too expensive ingredient, and today it's become an ingredient even at 200 milligrams. Mind you, at 30 milligrams it would be even more affordable, but at 200 milligrams it's become incredibly affordable.
The pricing really is sensational. The 240 caps represents the biggest value. Normally $200, today we're under $140. In my humble opinion, if there's only one thing that you shop for today, I'd love to recommend CoQ10 just because of the personal benefits that I've felt. And I'm just one of 4,213 reviewers who have made this a massive customer pick. Andrew, that was so much fun. As usual, it flies by. When will we see you again?
That was way too fast. Toward the end of, I think, the third weekend in February, we'll be back. And we'll, of course, have our monthly special with collagen peptides. And our Today special is going to be our circulation and vein support for healthy legs, which is one of our top reorder products and really another product that's nothing like it in the world.
We can't wait. Andrew, as always, from all of us here, thank you so much. Be well. Love to everybody, and we'll see you soon.
Thanks, Adam. Same to you. All right, take care, Adam.
Thank you, Andrew. Thank you for watching, everybody. Grab yours, and we'll see you soon. Stay with us. Sarah's next.